Members here from the commission, that is a quorum, but we will lose one of those members in about 10 minutes. So the business today will be any item that's on consent will be voted on. Any item that requires a public hearing will be deferred until Wednesday, November the 20th, and that will be at the Metro South or Southeast, the Green Hills room. That's off Mercersburg Road behind Genesco. So there'll be no public hearings today. Will you 4 o'clock yet?
2 minutes.
Okay. We'll go ahead and can't take any votes till that time, but adoption of the agenda, any changes to that?
There are no changes to the agenda.
Okay, is there a motion to adopt the agenda?
Move approval.
Second.
Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Need approval of the minutes from October 24th, 2013. Any additions or corrections need to be made at this time? Move approval.
Second.
Motion second to approve the minutes October 24th, 2013. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Those minutes are now official. Members of the council and audience, I see a couple. Anybody wish to speak? Okay. That's what? You want to, Mr. Councilman Pavin? Okay. All right. Jennifer, items to be deferred or withdrawn?
There are 4 items on to be deferred or withdrawn. Item 2A, 2013 CP 000002. Staff recommendation is to defer to the December 12th, 2013 Planning Commission meeting. Item 2B, 2013 CP 010005. Staff recommendation is to defer this item to the December 12th, 2013 Planning Commission meeting. Item number 7, 2013 SP 036001. Staff recommendation is to defer this item to the January 23rd, 2014 Planning Commission meeting. And item 17, 2013 S 157001. Staff recommendation is to defer indefinitely.
I'm sorry, I was doing some bookkeeping. Say it again, Jennifer.
Sure, it's items 2A, 2B, 7, and 17 to be deferred.
To be deferred. Okay, items to be deferred are items 2A, which is Green Hills Area Transportation, Green Hills, 2B, Green Hills Midtown Community Plan Amendment, item 7, Ashton Park, and item 17, Delwood Subdivisions. Motion to defer.
So moved. Second.
Motion second to defer. All in favor?
Aye.
Those items have now been deferred.
The disclaimer.
Sure.
Items on consent.
Okay. As information for our audience, if you are not satisfied with the decision made by the Planning Commission today, you may appeal the decision by petitioning for a writ of cert with the Davidson County Chancery or Circuit Court. Your appeal must be filed within 60 days of the date of entry of the Planning Commission's decision. To ensure that your appeal is filed in a timely manner and that all procedural requirements have been met, please be advised that you should contact independent legal counsel. For the public, items on the consent agenda will be voted on at a single time. No individual public hearing will be held, nor will the Commission debate these items unless a member of the audience or of the Commission requests that the item be removed from the consent agenda. Items on the consent agenda. Item number 1, 2013 CP 0000001. Staff recommendation is to approve. Item 3A, 2013 CP 003002. Staff recommendation is to approve. Item 3B, 2013 Z 032PR 001. Staff recommendation is to approve subject to the approval of the associated policy amendment. Disapprove if the associated policy amendment is disapproved. Item 4A, 2013 CP 010003. Staff recommendation is to approve with conditions.
4A and B.
Item 4B, 2013 SP 039001. Staff recommendation is to approve with conditions, subject to the approval of the associated policy amendment, and disapprove without all conditions. Disapprove if the policy amendment is not approved by the Commission. Item 6, 2013 SP 032001. Staff recommendation is to approve with conditions and disapprove without all conditions. Item 8, 2013 SP 037001. Staff recommendation is to approve with conditions and disapprove without all conditions. Item number 9, 2013 SP 040001. Staff recommendation is to approve with conditions and disapprove without all conditions. Item 11, 2013 Z 038PR 001. Staff recommendation is to approve. Item 14, 2013 Z 041PR 001. Staff recommendation is to approve. Item 15, 2013 Z 042PR 001. Staff recommendation is to approve. Item 16A, 2009 UD 001006. Staff recommendation is to approve. Item 16B, 2009 UD 001007. Staff recommendation is to approve. And under other business items, the staff recommendation for items 19, 20, and 21 is to approve. Would you like me to go over the case number, or not the case numbers, but the numbers on the agenda? Okay. So the consent agenda includes items 1, 3A, 3B, 4A, 4B, 6, 8, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16A, 16B, and items number 19, 20, and 21.
Is there anyone in the audience here in support or in opposition to item 13, which is 2013Z 040PR 001? And that tell us what that pertains to, Jennifer.
13.
Item 13, you want me to reread it? Okay. So that's item 13, 2013Z 040PR 001. This is a request to rezone from RS15 to MUN zoning for property located at 4225 Central Pike, and the staff recommendation was to approve.
Anyone in the audience has interest in that item? Seeing none, I'd propose that we put that back on consent. Okay, you've heard the items that were on consent, and we just requested item 13, since no one in the audience here has interest in that be put on consent. Is there a motion to accept the items on consent that were read off?
I move approval of all items on the consent agenda.
Second.
Okay, got a motion second to approve those items on consent. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Those items have now been approved.
Go ahead.
The items that will be heard on November the 20th at 4 o'clock are items 5A and B, item 10, item 12, and item 18. And Jennifer, if you would read what those consist of.
The items that will be heard on the agenda on November 20th, item 5A, CP 010004, Green Hills Midtown Community Plan Amendment. That's staff recommendation is to approve. Item 5B, 2013 SP 043001, 2107 Bernard Avenue. The staff recommendation is to approve with conditions subject to the approval of the associated policy amendment and disapprove if the associated policy amendment is not approved. Item 10, 2013 SP 041001, the post at rail station. Staff recommendation is to approve with conditions and disapprove without all conditions. Item 12, 2013 Z 039PR001. A request to rezone from RS5 to R6 zoning for property located at 1317 Jones Avenue. Staff recommendation is to disapprove. And item 18, 2013S 189001, Sneed Estates re-subdivision Lot 6. Staff recommendation is to disapprove.
Okay. Thank you, Jennifer. To the audience, that's the 4 items that will be on the public hearing next Wednesday, November 20th at 4 o'clock at Southeast on Murfreesboro Road behind Genesco.
And for the record, this meeting will be continued until Wednesday, November 20th, 2013 at 4 o'clock with a special meeting called by the chair. The meeting will be held at the Green Hills Room, Metro Southeast Complex, 1417 Murfreesboro Road, and the items to be considered are 5A, 5B, 10, 12, and 18.
Council, do we need to adjourn, or we need to just...
No, you don't adjourn.
You're fine. You don't have to adjourn.
Don't adjourn. Okay. Any other comments from any of the commissioners? Okay, we will leave and see you.
You want to apologize?
Oh, yeah, I apologize to the audience that we didn't have the quorum and enough time between now and the next meeting, but what, Andre?
Matter of fact, no.
Okay. You're dismissed.